Hi guys, I wanted to come on today and talk to you for a little bit about some of my whips and I don't know, do I have any finished objects? I don't think so. Lots of whips and some new yarn I got. Yeah, I know it's been a while. It's been a crazy summer with the kids and we were really busy and stuff. We went on vacation for like 2 weeks camping and just lots of pool time at friends' houses and all that fun stuff. And then after school started, like 2 weeks into school, we all got COVID. We managed to not get it the whole time until now. It took us all like almost a month to get better. We're all better now. Thank the Lord. It was COVID is not fun, that's all I'm gonna say. But I'm really thankful that we're all better and healthy and happy and kids are back at school and doing really well. Their grades are really good, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, so let's get on to some of the crafty goodness in my life. I have no idea where to even start. I have so much stuff. I'm recording on my bed today because I'm like rearranging my room and it's all crazy. So if you notice, like my bed, yeah, I'm on my bed today. Alright, so I guess I'll talk about I did a couple tests recently. So, like, I'd say almost a year ago, I learned to knit. I had seen like everyone make all these knitters making these beautiful socks, and I just wanted to make them so bad. So I just dived right in with knitting, and for the first like month or so, I could not get the hang of it like at all. I would throw my needles across the room and give up and start again and throw my needles again, off and on for a couple months. And then I finally got the hang of it. And I'd say it's been about 6 months now where I've been really like solid knitting. I do crochet a lot too, but between crochet and knitting. So about 2 months ago, I decided I wanted to branch out and learn to knit sweaters because I'm just seeing everyone make all these beautiful sweaters. So I made most of a sweater, and then I almost had the whole body done, and then I just had the sleeves. And then this woman I follow, Chantel from Knititude, she put out a thing, like a post where she needed testers. So I'd seen that and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just learning to knit sweaters, but I would love to test for her because I just love all her designs. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to be honest with her, tell her I'm pretty much like a new knitter and I don't know a whole lot about knitting sweaters, and just see, if she wants me. And she said, yeah, that's fine. It should be beginner friendly, and, So I did it, and amazingly, like, it was a bottom-up construction, which I had only done top-down before. So that was new for me, and the way, like, you knit, like, up to about, like, the armpit, and then you split, and then you knit flat for the front and the back, and then you, like, sew them up together, and pick up the stitches for the collar, and then pick up the stitches for the sleeves and all that. So it was a lot of new stuff I had to do, but I didn't really have any problems. I was able to do it all. The only problem is it was a men's sweater. It was for, like, the pattern is for a men's sweater, and I didn't like think about that when I was choosing the size. So I'm obviously like a bigger person, and I wear usually 2X, but sometimes 3X, but it's usually like 2X. But for some, like, I think she needed 3X, so I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll do a 3X. I figured if it's a little big, whatever, not that big of a deal. Well, I didn't account for it to be men's sweater, so when I chose the 3X, it's like, it's really like a 4X or a 5X. And I don't know, I feel like my gauge might have been a tiny bit big too. I thought I had gauge on point, but I don't know. It seems like really big. So that, yeah, it's like really big. And then the armholes, like look at how big the armhole is. It's like insane. Like, so, I mean, I love it. Like, you know, I only ended up doing one sleeve because I just knew I would never wear it because it's so big. But I mean, look at how pretty it came out. It's mandala ombre yarn. And I just, like, I love the way it looks, the way it came out. It's so, like, drapey and soft and squishy. If it just wasn't so big, I would love this to the moon and back. But for testing for her, we do get to have the pattern, like, for free. So I'm definitely gonna remake this pattern soon and make more like an extra large and have it fit me. But so I don't remember the name of that. Oh, I should have wrote it down. That is, I will link it in the description box because I cannot remember the name. I know it's like her it's not a channel name, but like her design name under like Ravelry is Knititude. Her name is Chantel. So yeah, but I'll link it in the description box below for you guys. So then my next test is kind of also a fail, but not all the way. Like, I don't. So one of my friends, her name's Hannah from the Cozy Cottage Crochet. Hi, Hannah. Probably not watching this, but I say hi anyway. So I've been following her for, I don't know, like years now. I love her. Her designs are beautiful and she's awesome. So she had put out, I had tested her fingering weight granny cardigan. I believe it's called a granny cardigan. Yeah. So I did the fingering weight one, and then she was writing up the pattern for a DK one. So I was like, yeah, I definitely want to test that again. Like, I love the granny cardigans. Which just came out beautiful. I used this mandala yarn, and it's like the regular mandala. And this colorway, oh my god, it's my favorite. Like, it's gorgeous. I'm really into hot pinks and like purple and green. And it's just like, totally me. So, this came out beautiful. I'm trying to like hold it up for you guys so you can like see a little bit. It's supposed to be like oversized, so it is really big, but it's supposed to be that way. I'm trying to remember. I think I made size number 6 in her pattern. And, oh yeah, it's called the Granny Stripe Cardigan. That's the name of it. And yeah, it's really beautiful. I'm trying to think of like what to tell you about it. I made it with the mandala yarn. I made size 6. And it fits like really good. I mean, it's really oversized, but it's supposed to be that way. The only thing for me is like with the fingering weight one, the armholes were really big, and I didn't really love that. So then with this one, I wasn't supposed to sew it up this much, but I figured, oh, I'll just try making them smaller to see if I like it better. But they're like, because it's so oversized with the smaller armhole, it just doesn't like look right. So, I mean, I do wear it around the house, and my daughter loves it. She like loves to sleep in it. It's like a blanket because it's so big. So we do get use out of it. I just like, I would like to tweak it a little bit, like make the armholes a little bigger. But yeah, that's an amazing pattern. You guys should check her out. Hannah at Cozy Cottage Crochet. Okay, what's next? I'll tell you about this. I'm crocheting a cardigan. It's from Ashley from Heart Hook Home. She's one of my other favorite crochet designers. I've been following her since Like, I think I learned, like, I don't know, like, it's gotta been at least, like, I mean, I've been crocheting for, like, probably 10 plus years, more like 15 probably, but I've been following her a long time, let's just say that. So, yeah, I'll just hold it up, I guess. It's, why does it look weird? No. Let me fix it so it looks round. I just got past, like, where you split for the armholes. But yeah, it's like, it's pretty much like a fingering weight. It says a sport weight, but it really is like a fingering weight. It's top down with the lemon peel stitch and this yarn. The drape is just like, it's like this really silky, beautiful yarn. The drape is beautiful. And it's made with this Yarn Beast Finesse. And the colorway is teal. Yeah, so this yarn, oh, it's like all falling apart, sorry. Just want to show you like how thin it is. So yeah, I mean, it's really thin. I would say it's more like a 1 for sure. It says it's a number 3, but no, it's like a 1. Maybe like a light 2. But yeah, but I love this. It's gonna be beautiful when it's done. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee quick. Okay, let's see. I think I'll show you all my whips and then I'll show you the yarn I got. Alright, so after I kind of had the fail with the test knit for Chantel, I was like, okay, now I want to make a knitted sweater that actually fits, so that I can wear out in public, because like I said, it was pretty much my first one I ever made. So I'm like, I need a knitted sweater. I need to have one that's beautiful. So I picked another one of Chantel's designs. This is the Easy Eyelet Yoke, I believe it's called. It's beautiful. So yeah, it's like up here is like all the eyelet. And then down here, it's all just solid. I'm doing some striping. This is like a kit. I'm trying to think where I think it was from Annie's, maybe. It was supposed to be a blanket kit, but I never ended up starting the blanket. So I just ended up taking the kit and like using it for this beautiful sweater. So as much as I'm not good at like picking colors, these colors went together, so I figured they must know what they're doing. I'm not great at picking colors, so since they all were together, I figured I'd go with it. I just added in this, it's supposed to be like a mauve color at the bottom. I don't know, it kind of looks brownish, but it's really like mauve-y. I don't know, but it's cute. Let's see. So, and yeah, it's coming out good. I went all the way down to like an extra large because my other one came out so big. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go down, and I think it looks like it's gonna fit perfectly. I did try it on once, and it seemed like it fit good. So far so good. And even the armholes, like, they're actually a normal size. So everything's going great with that. So I've been working on that a lot because I really want to get it done. I want to be able to wear it before it falls over, hopefully. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can show you. I have another knitted sweater that's kind of a fail. Which it's not completely a fail because I'm going to rip it back and keep going. But so I've started, before I started the Easy Eyelet Yoke, I had started the flax sweater. I didn't get too far with it, but and this yarn's Mandala ombre yarn too. Mandala is like one of my absolute favorite yarns. The regular one, the ombre one, I love them all. So yeah, this colorway is all like blues and greens, and it's like a minty color. But yeah, it's really beautiful. And I like how the sleeve has like this like garter stitch section on both of the sleeves. Let's see over here too. So yeah, like it's coming out really beautiful. But I know I must have dropped like one of my stitch markers, because I think like in 4 corners there's increases because it's like top down. In one of the corners I must have dropped a stitch marker because all of a sudden I noticed like this is looking weird on one of the corners. So I looked and I didn't increase on that corner for like 5 whole rows. So I have to frog back like 5 rows. So yeah, that should be fun. Okay, sorry, my daughter interrupted me. So yeah, I think I had just got done telling you about the flax sweater, but I am gonna keep going on that one because I definitely love the yarn and how it looks and everything. So I just gotta frog 5 rows and get back to it. So next, I just started making this like last night. It is, oh, I forget the name of her channel. Elena's Crochet. I love her. I know her name is Elena. I'll try to see if I can link it in the description box below. Sorry, I'm tired. So yeah, this is one of her patterns. She has a tutorial for it. It is like a grocery bag holder, but it's not the type where you use the little elastics at the top and the bottom. This one, you just like, you do in the round and then you make a little, I can't think of like what to call it, like a little strip, and then you leave like a hole for the doorknob and you hang it on the doorknob and you just like shove the plastic bags in it. So yeah, it's coming out pretty cute. It has this really nice shell stitch. And I'm using a Caring Cake. I don't know the colorway, but it's pretty. It's like, I thought it was kind of fallish. It's got like browns and like reddish browns and a cream color. So my husband, he's been bugging me to make one of these things for a while, because the other one I think I made it like when I first started crocheting, like, or maybe not that long, but it's been at least like 5 years. The thing is like torn apart. So he's like, we need more grocery bag holders. So I'm making that for him. I am also making him a hat. I'm knitting him a hat. Making him a hat. Get this pretty little stitch marker on it. I'm using stitch. Using 5mm needles. I think these are just like kind of some cheap needles I got at Walmart. I did buy a thing of needles that I actually love recently. I forget what they're called. It doesn't say like in here. This is a fixed one of the same kind that I got. I don't remember what they're called though, but they're amazing. They're so smooth. Like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like wooden needles. I love metal needles. Chigu's like, I love, and that's what I use when I make socks and hats and stuff. But then I got some of these, so I also use these for hats and stuff. But yeah, these are my favorite right now. So I ordered a whole set of them. Well, I have a few in, what are these? I think those are Knit Picks wooden ones mixed in. But yeah, so I have a whole set of them. It goes from like 3.5, $3.75, 4, 4.5, 5.5, and 6. Yeah, 5, 5.5, and 6. And it comes with some extra cords. I got it it was on sale. I think it was only like $50 plus shipping, I think. It wasn't bad. So I got an extra fixed circular so I can make a hat. That's a 5mm. Plus it's pink, so you know I love it. And then I have a couple just cheap Walmart ones in there too. But yeah, so I'm making him a hat with this Candy Shop yarn. It's 100% acrylic, medium 4. And it calls for a 5mm needle, and that's what I'm using. 260 yards. And the color is Necco Wafer. Oh, what is that? Let me see what else. So I talked about that thing. Trying to see if I have any more projects before I just show you yarn. I got these couple. Alright. So I think these are more hats. Yeah. So this is Red Heart Unforgettable, I believe. It's like, I love this yarn. Unforgettable. I'm losing a stitch again. I need to get some stitch holder things in here. Or stitch stoppers, whatever they're called. Okay. But just let me push that back. Alright, there we go. But yeah, this yarn's really pretty. I've got a cute little stitch marker on there. Yeah, I don't know the name of this one because I just have the ball. I must have lost the ball band, but it's really colorful and pretty. It's got like this pinkish reddish and like a green, purple, a little bit of yellow. It's really pretty. I'm just doing a plain old Ross hat. And then here's another hat. This is Michael's yarn, Joy DK. I don't even think they sell it anymore. I don't know. But it's so cute. It's from my daughter. I do like this color. I love how it has like little speckles in it. It's really pretty. So I'm at the point where I'm going to be switching to DPNs. I'm decreasing to finish it up. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I wanted to show you guys. I made 2 color work hats. This is the first time I've ever done color work. So, hold on one second. I'm going to go get those. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so here's the first one. It's so pretty. I love it. I made this for my youngest daughter. She really likes it too. The yarn I used, I know that this part is Heartland, and I don't remember. I think this one, I think the darker purple and the white was a Bravo one, I believe. Not 100% sure, but it's so beautiful. Yeah, so my first color work hat ever. I think I did pretty good. This is the first one I've ever done. I mean, it's really like stretchy. My floats were nice and loose. I know people like to see the floats sometimes, so I'll show you them. But yeah, I mean, I think even my floats are pretty nice. Not too bad for my first one. I gotta weave in the end still. And then this one I just made like a week ago. I'm really trying to get into the color work. It's just, like I always wanted to with crochet, but I don't know. For some reason I find like color work with crochet harder. I don't know. With knitting, I just find it a lot easier. You just like, you know, catch the floats every 4 stitches or so. And I love it. So this is my first like real color work hat. It's oh yeah, this one, this heart one, I followed Marley Bird. She has a tutorial for it. And then this one, I'm trying to Deja from Knit and Crochet Ever After, I believe is like her channel name. She had super sale, she calls it, like a week or two ago maybe. And yeah, so her pattern was like 50 cents for it. And she has this snowflakes beanie and knit and crochet, and they were both only 50 cents. So I bought them, both the patterns. But yeah, and I feel like I did really good with this one too. I mean, I feel like the floats look even better on this one. Yeah, like, I feel like they look pretty good. So, definitely getting better with my color work. So then the last whip I have to show you guys is socks. And definitely haven't been working on socks like I used to. I used to like work on socks like every day. And now I've just been like so into knitting sweaters that I haven't really been knitting socks. But I do want to get back to it because I do love socks. So this is for my husband. I'm trying to think of the yarn I used. I know it was a Hobby Lobby yarn.